Hey, I'm Tyler.
And I'm Katie.
You're listening to Not-Stalgia. Hopefully, the first podcast that extraterrestrials hear, and that's what attracts them to Earth.
I think they would destroy Earth if they heard our podcast. They'd be like, no.
What is this? Are they chewing? What are they doing?
I gotta have a donut every once in a while. Come on now.
Kate, speaking of alien contact, have you ever seen why do I even ask? Have you ever seen the Disney Channel original movie, Can of Worms?
No. And I don't like worms.
And you come from a family of devoted fisher people.
Yeah, I'll fish every once in a while, but somebody else has got to touch my worm.
You refuse to put the worm on the hook.
It's just not good. It's the same reason why I won't bite into a sausage, you know? I don't like feeling the snap when you stick the hook through it, you know?
Well, Kate, can of worms. How about a hot dog?
A hot dog is okay, but it's still off-putting for me.
Okay, not as much of a
snack. A tofu hot dog, though, ideal. Smoked carrot hot dog, the best. They don't snap when you bite them.
Is there a word? There's soy boy exists. Is there a female version of a soy boy? Because you are it.
You want to fight?
Kate, Can of Worms.
Yeah, it's called A Conscious Consumer.
Can of Worms is the 6th Disney Channel original movie.
What do you want, global warming? You want the aliens to come here and get warmed to death?
I'd like to point out, I'm allowed to say soy boy because I am one.
Wow, damn.
Can of Worms is the 6th Disney Channel original movie, following Xenon Girl of the 21st Century, which we've seen.
Oh, absolute banger.
You remember
zoom,
the catch?
Zoom, zoom.
Do you remember the catchphrase?
Make my heart go boom, boom.
Do you remember the thing they said to each other all the time, their exclamation?
Cetus lupinus.
So now that Anchor...
I wanted to say Canis lupus, but that's not it.
Now that Anchor has been absorbed by Spotify completely, and they've changed the name from Anchor to Spotify for Podcasters.
I, for one, welcome our new overlord.
There's this feature, I don't think we can turn it off, and I don't care to, but it's like if you listen to us on Spotify, it automatically has a question that's like, what did you think of the episode? It like puts it in listeners' faces, and then they can choose to respond, and then we can see them, and we can like it and publish it to the page. No one has ever done it except one time, and it was on the Xenon episode, and they said, this is one of the best episodes yet. I'm paraphrasing, I don't have it in front of me, and I don't remember the username, sorry. Their icon was a little cartoon cat, though. And they said the outro has me dying, and that was you just trying to say Zetus Apetus over and over again, so.
Nice.
Well done, Kate.
I'm a comedic genius. I got great comic timing.
Feedback we've ever gotten on Spotify. So hey, anybody listening on Spotify, leave us some comments there about how you like it or not. So Kate, Can of Worms premiered on Saturday, April 10th, 1999. It was written by Kathy Mackle, based on her own chapter book that she wrote, which is also called Can of Worms.
You know I love a chapter book.
And the book, I didn't do a ton of deep diving on this, but the book came out in January 1999. This movie aired on TV in April 1999, so they must have been written concurrently. I don't know how this deal happened, but it's not like the book was out for a long time and became beloved. They kind of happened around the same time, so either she's a really fast movie writer or they were happening simultaneously. Not unlike a sci-fi movie of similar note and quality, 2001: A Space Odyssey.
Yes, obviously.
That was the book was written concurrently with the movie. Anyway, this was directed by Paul Schneider. It's a story about teenagers making contact with aliens. All I really remember about this movie, because I've seen it, it was on rotation on the Disney Channel, and I was a frequent visitor to the Disney Channel in 1999 and the following years. All I remember is that the aliens, I think all of them, are absolutely disgusting looking puppets, which I really enjoyed as a child and continue to enjoy as an adult. So I'm all in for this.
Amazing.
Could you remind listeners of your feelings about puppets?
I don't really like puppets. I'm kind of afraid of puppets, and I don't really like them. Is there one puppet that I've liked in our marriage together?
I mean, don't you like some of the Muppets? You don't seem...
Yeah, I like a Muppet. A Muppet, it feels different than a puppet.
We've really waxed lovingly about...
That's true.
The Muppet Christmas Carol.
But see, I don't lump Muppets in with puppets. Because a Muppet is a Muppet, and a puppet is a puppet.
That's oddly beautiful and poetic. This movie, however, is not one of the Disney Channel original movies that everybody still talks about, like Xenon and Brink and Halloween Town.
Why are we watching it?
I don't know if that means anything about its quality, because I like the puppets. I kind of remember it. I'm much more, as listeners will know, based on our hit or miss selection of things to watch for this show. Because when I look at the listen numbers for episodes, the obvious choices get way more downloads than the really weird choices, but I am very drawn to the weird, more obscure choices.
Hello to all 6 people who are listening.
Well, I was going to say, one listener did recommend this. Listener Jabari, if you're listening.
Jabari, love ya.
And I love when this happens. I've had this on the list for years, and Jabari also recommended it, so I'm like, yes, synergy, let's go. Jabari, we're on the same wavelength. I think the last thing Jabari recommended to us, was Parker Lewis Can't Lose.
I remember that.
Which is, like, kind of fun. Like the Ferris
Parker Lewis
Bueller
Day Off.
diet. Ferris Bueller, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, you ready?
Yep.
I wanted to apologize. We need to lighten up.
We're taking this too hard.
Yes, right. Gotta lighten up.
I can do that. I'm so sorry. It seems we can't even talk to each other. It's gotten so out of hand. It's a pretty this phone call, but
What happened wasn't your fault.
the more I think about it, sometimes
Disgusting.
Mike?
Oh, I'm here. Sorry, what were you saying?
Are they trying to give us, like, Close Encounters of the Third Kind vibes right now? Mm-hmm. There's a lot of, like, looking up in a panic, like Richard Dreyfuss. But nobody can look up in a panic quite like my man, Dick Dreyfuss. I love him.
My man's.
He is my man's, Tyler. No, thank you not to bother me at this time. Alright, so this mentally ill little boy is trying to make contact with aliens.
Hey, look at that credit. Malcolm McDowell.
Who's that?
He's the... Oh, and look, music by Mark Mothersbaugh. Mothersbaugh? You know him. The Rugrats music guy. He's got that whoa kind of music. You know his music. Malcolm McDowell is a legitimate Shakespearean, classically trained actor. He's, among many other things, speaking of Kubrick from earlier, he's the guy in Clockwork Orange. Like, the guy.
Alright.
So that's a pretty big get.
So, this mentally ill little boy, who's, I guess, like a teen?
He's pretty old looking,
Unclear.
but yeah.
He looks like a 34-year-old, 13-year-old.
Yeah, he's a teen.
He has created some kind of device to communicate with aliens, and he's like, I am an alien. I am not one of you Earthlings. Aliens, come help me, please.
Kate, don't we all, when we're going through puberty, kind of feel like an alien?
I still feel like an alien. He's gonna get blasted by a drone for violating, like, the FCC and the FAA rules. This kid looks really old, right?
Yeah, it's not their best casting.
This kid's kind of giving me Jim Carrey vibes,
Uh-huh.
right?
Main guy, yeah. He's got kind of a long, rubbery face.
There's a lot of pointing in this movie. Does this kid think that acting has to involve pointing?
You're brutal. You should be a child talent agent who just absolutely destroys kids'
Tyler.
self-esteem.
You know what? That could be my second career.
First career, all-star podcaster.
Second career, emotionally abusive talent agent for children.
His friend, this other kid, kind of with the ears pointing out, he is in so much stuff from this era. I have no idea what his name is.
It's just like an extra.
He's in like tons of Disney Channel movies. I had this tape that was made by Crayola. That was like a Crayola made for tape movie, and he was in it. He was like, I think it was Gulliver's Travels.
All right, so we got Mike Pillsbury here. He likes to write comic books. He's not very good at football, so clearly he must be a space alien. Oh, he has a crush on this girl. So it's a real question, kind of disguised as a fake question. But did we start this movie like 4 scenes in? Because I understand the value of coming to something en medias res, but this is a ham-handed execution of en medias res. Like, I feel like we accidentally pressed, like, skip the chapter 3 times.
No, they did the scene with the satellite dish where he's making contact, and then they gave us 2 weeks earlier, and here we are. Look at this bumbling football-playing boy. I was going to say this tackle might explain him thinking he's an alien, but he thought that before the head injury.
Oh my god. So, I don't like looking at things that have a lot of holes, and I just looked at something that had a lot of holes, and it was an alien's face, and I don't like it, and it looks like the holes in a crumpet, and I don't like it.
And I hate to tell you, Kate, that's the least of your concerns for aliens in this movie. At least that alien, which was just a vision while he was knocked out. We haven't actually met the aliens yet. That was like a person in a full suit, like an actual human in a costume. Wait till you see the smaller, more puppety aliens. Hopefully they don't have a lot of holes. Hopefully they're not porous. Can't believe this came out right after Xenon. They were really hitting us hard with the sci-fi.
Doubling down on space. Look at these kids in STEM.
He's operating in his backyard a humongous satellite dish.
He probably was recruited by the NSA after this movie, you know? He's using it to bring down foreign regimes or something.
I feel like there's like a factory somewhere that produced the parents actors for these Disney Channel movies.
Is it the morning? Like, when do teens eat cereal? You know? Like, is cereal an all-the-time food if you're a teen? I think they just shrunk Jim Carrey with his shrink ray and made him a little less manic, and it's this little boy.
I love that you're calling him a little boy. In the universe of the movie, he's at least 15.
Young
in
man.
real life, he might be in his 20s.
It's Michael Schulman. He was born in 1981.
Okay, this is 1999, so he's 18. He's 18, playing a high schooler. He might have still been in high school in real life. What do you think the hair gel budget for this film was?
The hair gel budget for this movie exceeded what they were paying these actors. So much hair gel.
Is that the cheerleader from earlier?
No, this is obviously a new girl. Come on, Tyler, get with it.
I can't keep up.
Look at this perfectly coiffed, cute boy. The boy who he's a computer whiz. He's on the football team.
Oh yeah,
he's a super hacker.
Yeah, the jock guy is also really good at computers, and he's got that classic. I used to have this hair. You flip
You
up
did
the
not
front.
used to have that hair.
You flip it up. Look at it.
That hair is perfect.
You flip that hair up.
That hair is a monolith.
That's what I used to look like, right?
New.
As a boy, when I flipped mine up.
Oh no, it's a hacker showdown, boy. I'm telling you, the NSA is going to come to this school and be like, all right, both of you come out. Sexual harassment at work. This is not good.
What class is this? Business class? They're looking at a spreadsheet, right?
A lot of weird pig imagery. What is this, Saw?
Yeah, for some reason, our main character, his main thing he does when he hacks and takes over a computer is put a clip art of a pig on it.
You know he's a hacker because he can type really fast.
Seems exhausting to be friends with this kid.
Yeah, he just seems like a lot.
He's always hacking or telling you his stories and showing you the artwork he made that goes with his stories, but it's on a computer, like a curated story slideshow.
It's too much.
Who's this little boy they hang out with?
I think he's a ward of the state. Oh no, Caitlin Sandman's waiting for him in his room. Oh, and she's into wires also. She was admiring his satellite dish.
Look, he's got a Mac and a PC. That's how you know he's legit.
Wow.
He's got that colorful iMac.
What a rich bitch.
Well, you saw his dad's stocks earlier.
Yeah, they're looking good. You know what? I'm gonna argue that the smartest people can explain something technical like this in a way that's understandable to anyone.
Not the way he's doing
What
it.
a gatekeeper he is. I don't like this guy. What are these parents letting him have this strange girl up in his room? Look at that thing.
Oh my God.
What is that, an animatronic from Chuck E. Cheese?
Yeah, he's got that's amazing. He's got this stripped down toucan animatronic that's missing its outer shell, so it's just big eyes and a beak and exposed wires. That rules.
This is what they say, when they're looking to see if you're getting spied on, and it's is a new woman showing interest in you? Is someone who's genuinely hot showing interest in you, and you look like Jim Carrey if he was hit with a shrink ray, She's obviously a spy. She's obviously a Russian spy.
Huh. Interesting take you have on this film, Kate. Did we figure out what she wants?
She wants him to help her make Halloween decorations for the dance.
Okay.
But she wants him to be cool and high tech. And since he can type really fast, and he used a floppy disk once, he's the man to do it. So now they're making decorations for the dance. I have not seen a single alien yet.
What kind of genre is the music that's playing right now for this montage?
It's kind of like if Kmart went techno.
Yeah, it's fast, but also very bland. I don't hate it though. If somebody slowed this down and put a crackle noise over it and put it on YouTube as a chill song to listen to, I'd play it. I'd study to it.
He's really blinding us all with science here. Wow, they did one montage of making decorations and they're best friends. Oh, that is
the cheerleader.
All these people look like clones.
All of this stuff's very high tech, and then back there's just that classic Halloween decoration that's a cardboard, Frankenstein that's taped to something with brass tacks on all the joints so you can pose the arms.
I think this kid's writing a manifesto in his spare time. I'm a little worried. Oh no, there's gonna be a rumble.
These two boys are fighting. If I were her, I would run away from both of these men right now. Because that was a bad look for both of them.
Good.
These two boys who should be best friends because of how much they both love computers are rivals. Yeah, I'm worried one of these toys has a machine gun on it that he's going to activate.
Oh no, some boys in Letterman jackets are going to sabotage the dance. It is bad.
Don't you hate when that happens?
You'd think they wouldn't sabotage the dance. They are about to benefit from the dance,
Yeah, but he's trying to mess up our main guy. I don't know anyone's names.
I have no idea. All I know is that Caitlin Sandman is the head cheerleader.
It's Mike Pillsbury. He's the main guy. Caitlin Sandman. And this is someone Schreibner, the bully. He's not really a bully. More his romantic and technical rival. So the jock rival is going to sabotage it so that it makes Mike look bad to Caitlin.
And truly, bullying is a systemic sustained thing that happens over time, and there has to be an imbalance of power, right? So Pillsbury's giving it back to Schreibner, you know?
They are matched.
I would say it's conflict.
Yeah, I agree.
Oh, look at these kids soldering.
Oh, you're supposed to have a fan blowing.
He's just breathing that right in, isn't he?
Maybe we didn't know that in 1999. Yeah, that you can see it going right up his nose.
Oh, he's soldering his cummerbund.
What?
For the dance. All right, so he's about to boot up the dance software.
He doesn't know. It's been
situation.
sabotaged.
He doesn't know that he's been sabotaged by a jock.
You ever see that thing where William Shatner can't say the word sabotage? Did I ever make you watch that? Sabotage.
This is kind of how I feel when I look at like a drawer full of cords, like at work, where you're just like, what do all these cords do? Why are these cords here? Do I need an adapter for these cords? How many cords are there?
Do I need a dongle?
It's called a VGA adapter. We don't say dongle at work.
You know, under this built-in here in the couch, that's where all our wild cords are.
Yeah, it's why I don't sit over there. Scared. Oh, wow. He did some close-up magic.
He also knows magic?
Tyler, look at him.
And they made no effort to make that look like real magic, like that someone could do. They did a special effect so he could make these flowers appear.
Oh no. What could possibly happen here? I'm just not clear.
Yeah, we haven't seen what the sabotage is yet because the two saboteurs are like
that is
watching.
An old man at the Halloween dance. That is not a chaperone.
Yeah.
He's dressed in like a leather daddy outfit.
That might be the principal who he was standing with that teacher.
We've got like projectiles like streaming through the auditorium.
Yeah, before any sabotage has occurred, this is extremely dangerous. Some of these things that are swinging around at head level to knock kids over.
They really could have used a maybe an adult advisor for this. Uh-oh. The sabotage begins.
There we go. They're going to carry this place. Uh-oh. All right, sabotage number 1. The spinning decorations are spinning in reverse quite quickly. The music's playing backwards. It's just meant to make it look like he's bad at computer, or like, you know, his computer doesn't work. Oh, no.
All right, a bunch of kids just got hit by one of the flying Wolfman projectiles that they made. Now sparks are flying from the big carousel in the center of the auditorium just caught on fire, just burst into flames.
It's a big fire.
This whole school's gonna burn down. It's just gonna burn the down.
It's good sabotage, because they're like, look, he's so bad at computers.
Oh, there's Miss Tewksbury, whatever her name is. Mrs. Nickerson. She's here with a fire extinguisher. Mrs. Nickerson saved the day, I would like to note.
Thank God that fire extinguisher was handy. Mike, I thought you were good at computers, but actually you're bad at them.
If Mike wasn't writing a manifesto before, he's writing a manifesto now. This is basically just Carrie for men. Carrie? Carrie.
Oh, look! We've caught up to the beginning of the movie, Kate.
All right, so
It's been 2 weeks.
Instead of writing a manifesto, he's gone full wacky professor and is building some kind of communication device.
Well, I think he's had a psychotic break. I think he was half joking that he was from outer space before, but
now he's like,
believes
nope,
it.
I gotta get out of this planet. It's not good. Maybe a school counselor should check in with Mike after he set the gym on fire.
Maybe that was the school counselor in the leather jacket at the dance. Look at his great speech to text that he created here. Oh yeah, this does sound like
actually a manifesto.
His thing that he's broadcasting. I am trying to live a happy life, if not for the cruel indigenous earthlings.
Did Ted Kaczynski write this one?
The satellite dish is about to shoot out a bright white beam of pure light energy. Has it been struck by lightning? What's going on with all this electricity? I love a good drawn on top of the movie electricity effect, though. It never gets old. Look at it. Oh no, his satellite dish exploded.
His dad is extremely positive.
Yeah, because his stocks are doing good. How do you think he behaves when they're doing poorly?
Maybe they should consider like a little bit of outside counseling or therapy for Mike Pillsbury, you know? It's the 90s. There's no such thing as a waiting list, you know? Child therapists are like a dime a dozen.
They seem wealthy.
Go ahead.
They can afford it.
They have private insurance. They're fine. Just maybe we could do that for Mike. Or maybe just, I don't know, send an email to his school counselor. They have email. Hey, check in with Mike. He set the school on fire.
This school has more computers in 1999 than some schools have now. That's a stylish turtleneck.
What is this?
Here we go.
Oh my god, is that a dog? Right, so Mike's just chilling in his treehouse, plotting revenge. And then a dog appeared, and the dog can talk.
Yeah, via a universal translator that has like weird moving lips around his neck. He's wearing it like a dog tag. Oh, is that Malcolm McDowell?
All right, so Mike Pillsbury has opened something called the Stargate, which is just a birdhouse with a galaxy in it. It's very confusing.
See, this is smart. I feel like they're catching two different kid audiences. The kid audience who wants to watch a movie with a dog in it, which is a sizable audience based on Beethoven and Air Bud, Homeward Bound. And then the kid audience who wants some sci-fi and weird puppets like me. They're getting 2 for 1 here by making the alien a dog.
Mike Pillsbury did his sob story into the satellite dish, and the aliens are like, all right, it's us, the UN peacekeepers of the alien races, here to come rescue you.
They've taken him literally.
Yeah.
That they think he's trapped on a planet that's like imprisoning him. This is good. They call this bluff. It's like the boy who cried wolf.
I love to call bluffs, let me tell you. Is he just eating a corn? Is this an after-school snack?
Yeah, he made himself a burger after going on an anti-burger rant earlier, if you remember, when he was yelling at his rival.
What is that?
And they're doing some green slime. Yeah, I guess this movie does, once we see some more aliens, it does have some Nickelodeon energy, more than Disney Channel energy.
What is this? No thank you, no thank you. I feel like Mike Pillsbury is having some pretty intense visual and auditory hallucinations after an extremely stressful experience. You know, like being socially humiliated. It's not great.
What do you think of this alien's design?
It is disgusting.
It's like
wet,
pulsating.
It's got tentacles, it's got teeth, it's got eye stalks.
It's green and slimy. It came out of like a sewer, a floating sewer line.
It's got dentures.
This is much grosser than I remember, and I love it. I'm in.
Oh, God, I'm feeling nauseous just looking at it.
A horrific design. I'm really proud of how brave they were to do this. I hate when people compare, the Disney Channel of their childhood to the Disney Channel of now and be like, it was so much better. But I will say, Disney Channel today would not have the guts to include this absolutely disgusting alien in a show. Ooh, look at his phone. It's like clear plastic. Big fan of that aesthetic. Wish it would make a comeback. I like your read on this movie that it's all symptoms of emerging mental illness.
Yeah. Mike's trying to have a conversation with Caitlin, the cheerleader, on the phone, and this pulsating blob ate his burger. Like, how do I say this? Graphically ate his burger and was like, I just love it so much. And then he ate it, and like the juice of like the chewed food was running down its chin, and then it just burst and emitted like gas and steam. It's actually
kind of funny because he's watching it and he's so grossed out. He's like, she's on the phone basically apologizing to him because she was kind of mad at him after the whole thing. And he's like, oh, disgusting. And she's like, what? Oh, it's eating the corn now, Kate.
Oh my God.
That's actually kind of funny. That made you laugh.
It did make me laugh. So he's eating the corn, but in the way that, like, I don't know if you've ever seen someone like really go to town on a piece of corn, like.
It seemed kind of the performance on that puppet was kind of Muppet-esque. It was animal. It like looked at the corn and then it just really went wild after a pause. It was good puppeteer work. But I mean, this is absolutely nauseating. Its eyes.
Popcorn is shooting out everywhere.
And its eyes are like yellow and wet. And yeah, it's turning the corn into popcorn. This is awesome. I have never seen a puppet like this anywhere else.
This is his lawyer.
Oh, so the Space UN has assigned him a lawyer. It took a while to get going, but I'm glad we're here now with this dripping wet, gooey, disgusting lawyer alien puppet.
Is this like a lawyers or slime balls?
I guess so.
Situation?
I think they're getting a little. It's they're not saying it, but yeah.
So his whole room is just covered in goo and corn cobs.
All right, so for the first time, he's told his friend about this. He got laughed at until another person in this movie sees one of the aliens. I think your theory holds water.
Look at this stalker.
Yeah, why is he hiding behind a tree peeking at Caitlin Strutzelman? What's her name? Does he wear a different colored V-neck with a crew neck t-shirt under it every day? Oh, they said it. They said the title of the movie.
Because Mike sent out this call, the aliens now know that Earth has advanced to a certain technological level and they no longer fall under the protections that they have for planets with primitive life forms.
So that is the proverbial can of worms he has opened.
So now everyone is going to be coming to Earth to fight or something. I don't know.
Actually seems kind of plausible that like when Earth finally does communicate, it would be just like a mad teenager.
Look at those huge corduroy pants. They look like something you would have worn.
Hey,
Tyler.
Don't make fun of my gigantic pleated corduroys.
Enormous.
He's also wearing an all one color outfit. I don't think it's on purpose. Looks like a UPS driver. Kind of like a dirt colored khaki. Oh, here we go.
What the f***?
Here's the alien I remember, the one that's on the cover art as well, because its design is
All
so
right,
good.
so Mike Pillsbury's got to say bye to his girl, but you know an alien's going to come in.
Because he's going to go with the aliens,
Mess
right?
it up.
Now, I just love that this alien with the big tall eyes, they're just like, puppeteering it from the ground sometimes, just the eyes. It's awesome.
Good God.
Oh, yeah. It's got like two big stalks with weird eyes on the end. It's kind of just zebra striped. Delightful.
I guess these aliens are just as, like, scummy as humans, right? Which I guess is maybe the message.
Yeah.
I can't tell.
This alien wants to be his talent agent?
Yeah.
I love the way this alien
I
looks.
hate this.
His texture kind of reminds me of what you said Bulbasaur might feel like in real life on our Pokemon episode. Yeah, it is funny that the alien civilizations, the aliens that have visited so far, they seem to just come from, like, late-stage capitalist societies.
Yeah, right? Jill's over here. His sister Jill's over here encouraging his delusions.
Like a good sibling who knows how to push your buttons.
His dad read one parenting book. Okay, so all of his friends are worried about him. He's having trouble sleeping. He's talking about, like, very realistic visual hallucinations. It's not great. I do like that his friend is always wearing a helmet when he bikes. That's good. All right, so now the friend can see the aliens,
All
so
right.
that's a good sign.
We've proved it's not a delusion. Wow, look at some of these new
Whoa.
ones we haven't seen yet.
I'm telling you, these, like, late-stage capitalism aliens are terrifying.
Yeah, they want to, like, hire him to promote some sort of instrument, musical instrument.
There's, like, a scummy lawyer. There's the guy who wants to be his agent.
The one with the long eyes. Yeah, who also is wearing loafers and white socks.
There's, like, a space prostitute who's trying to recruit him for space prostitution. This is very confusing. I don't like it here. I don't like this movie.
It's not a good movie, but the premise is a good twist on, like, you'd think by opening up Earth to being known by the other galaxies and aliens, they would come and, like, destroy Earth, but
Yeah.
instead they're coming to make money.
Yeah.
That's a pretty good premise. Poor execution.
What does this punk want? Also, his poor best friend, who's been by his side for years and years, he's like, Caitlin, you gave me a feeling that I belonged here. I've never felt that way before. Our connection was so important, and it was the one thing that made me feel like I was not a space alien. Meanwhile,
Friend is standing right here.
his strawberry blonde friend, who's been with him this whole time,
Years.
very supportive, listens to his batshit stories, got nothing. Oh, thank God the Clockwork Orange dog showed up. This dog is like, are you the Droogs?
Remember that movie I made? Can
Uh-huh.
you believe I'm in this now? Alright, so now everybody has seen the alien. Caitlin's seen them. The friend whose name we can't remember has seen them.
Mike Pillsbury, you f***ed up. All right, so the Thode is coming.
Just like it's gonna abduct him
Yeah.
and his friends.
The Thode. Thode?
All of the other aliens ran
Toad?
screaming when they heard that the Thode was on its way. Oh no, the younger boy in the neighborhood who's friends with him has arrived.
He's gonna get eaten by the Thode.
It's like, wow, this is cool. Oh my god, it's got tentacles.
Jay got sucked up by a Thode, which we've not seen.
No, we saw
There's
like
just a portal.
a tentacle fly out of a portal and grab his young friend.
That dog just did better acting than Mike Pillsbury.
Ouch.
What? A dog leaned towards the treat. It was amazing. Uh-oh. So the Thode will keep coming to take more and more Earth people until he finds the perfect specimen. So they're like, all right, the perfect specimen is Scribner,
Yeah, the rival boy.
the rival boy. He's good at football and computer
He's the
programming.
perfect human.
And his hair looks like a helmet even when he sleeps.
yeah, he's
It's
sleeping with his
amazing.
hair fully done. I believe that. I think he just hasn't washed.
Yeah, he's got a Letterman jacket, you know? So are they just gonna, like, feed this little boy to the...
He's not a little boy.
Are they
This
gonna
is
feed this
is a
young
big-
man?
Yeah.
Are they
This
gonna...
is a muscular football-playing older
Boy?
high schooler. Yeah, legally a boy.
Are we gonna feed this young man to the Thode? Oh no, they're still fighting. Boys, no.
You're both so strong and good at computers. No, they're not. Like, they're letting him in on the plan. They're going to use him as bait, but there's more to it. It's not just like, here, eat this man. It's like, we need it to come back, so we're going to use him to lure it back. So maybe I'll be proved wrong in the finale here. But what I'm noticing about this movie compared to, say, Xenon is the low budget is very apparent.
Mm-hmm.
They've been in maybe 2 locations the entire movie.
Mm-hmm.
Even though there's all these great puppets, they, like, never interact with the kids for real. It's,
Yeah.
like, always very obvious that, like, here is a shot of the puppet, here's the, across the, the opposite shot of the person, but they're almost never sharing the screen together. Or maybe they spent the whole budget on those puppets, because the puppets do look good.
Yeah, the puppet and hair gel budget is high.
But other than that, it's like, it feels like a very drawn-out TV episode.
Yeah.
We've been at the treehouse, in the yard, the house, and the school.
Yep.
and that's it. But I'm sure it's like they probably have a budget for all of these things. They're like, okay, we need to build a lot of sets for Xenon, so next month we're going to need to film this one in someone's backyard.
Inside a corrugated tin shack.
But maybe I'm going to eat my words, because maybe we'll get to see the home planet of these aliens.
I don't think so. This is not good. This is like satanic panic. They're about to...
Sacrifice.
Yeah, they're about to
Scribner.
sacrifice Scribner. Yep, it just sucked him in.
Wow. Oh, and we're
they gotta
jumping
go
in?
through the portal.
Are they all going? Okay, all right. Look, I think I spoke too
Caitlin
soon.
went in. There you go. Girls in STEM.
Let's see where let's see where we go. This is like the end of Half-Life.
What?
Yeah, you'll see. We'll do an episode on Half-Life in the future.
All right, so they've landed on another planet, but it just kind of looks like the woods.
Yeah, I was expecting this planet to look a little more different than Earth.
It kind of looks like in Star Wars when they go to like hang out with Yoda, and then he's like resting in his little cave.
This little swamp.
Yep, and then Luke asks him too many questions, and he just dies. We've all been there.
If you've ever been around a child.
Yep, someone asked you so many questions that you just perished. Oh my god, Mike Scribner. It's his body.
No.
Oh no, he's okay.
Wait, why is he here?
Maybe he's in like an evil prison
Is this, like,
hallucination.
the Upside Down? Scribner and the little boy who got abducted.
Yeah, Jay.
Are
What's his name's little brother?
Yeah. Their, like, zoo enclosure on this, like, intergalactic zoo that they are now an exhibit at is just the treehouse
Yeah.
that they were already at. It's an exact copy.
Yeah.
So it's just also filmed at that treehouse?
Yes.
Okay.
Tyler, they only had a limited budget because they bought a lot of hair gel and they made a lot of puppets. And they can only do one shot of this stinking pool.
Yeah, the swamp area is new.
Yeah.
I'll give them credit for that. This dry ice swamp. It's just funny, you know.
Why didn't any of these kids, like, bring a gun? You know?
They're like, all right,
Like, what are they
my dad
gonna...
doesn't lock up his weapons. I brought his revolver.
What are they going to use to save Scribner? Like, friendship? Now he's got to touch these crystals? They did use the word ensconced, which I love.
Good vocab.
It's not quite as good as ensorcelled, but it's up there.
I think you should have a spin-off podcast where you rank different words that you like.
All right, so now they're looking into all of these different portholes
These other
to see the
exhibits
of people in a zoo.
All right, this is pretty cool. Oh, look.
Is it because Mike is really an alien? I
Is
hate
it-
this.
is that
I
where
hate
they're
this
going with
storyline.
this?
So, in the beginning, Mike created a comic book story about this peaceful race of aliens featuring some kind of blue alien with long ears. And that alien has appeared here,
It's in the
implying
zoo.
that either they've been like sending Mike brainwaves or that Mike himself is an alien.
Yeah.
I can't remember anything.
I feel like this whole swamp scene was just filmed in a rainforest cafe.
Oh, easily. Looks like the glass on a play place. Who's that? Is the Thode just a man? Okay, so the Thode is just a man, but he's wearing a suit made of burlap. He's just a bald man.
He's just a normal guy. Huh. Where are his tentacles? Is that his
there.
tongue? Is it really long? They've spent so much time and effort in this movie making the aliens actually look really cool. And the big villain guy is just a guy. Huh.
This guy's really chewing the scenery, and I like it. This guy just looks like an accountant wearing a burlap suit. Look at him.
This is like if you asked one of those AI art generators to make you a mid-2010s wedding, and it would be like burlap. The man should wear a burlap suit. His tentacle is his tongue. His cartoonishly long.
Ugh.
Oh,
he's
all right.
transforming.
Okay.
Maybe he was
Ooh.
trying not to scare them, so
Yeah.
he appeared and was trying to look like a non-threatening person you would see on the bus.
Yeah, he's the alien we saw at the beginning of the movie when Mike Pillsbury had a concussion on the football field and had a vision. He's transformed. His burlap suit has ripped, a la the Incredible Hulk. It's fun. Now it's like an Indiana Jones kind of cave. All right.
Mm-hmm.
I was wrong about the sets.
All right, so they've trapped him in a cage somehow.
Well, he's got lots of cages here because it's a zoo, you know?
Why wouldn't the Thode use his tongue at this point?
Oh, right, because he'd get through the bars. Could probably knock them all out.
Yeah.
Hey, I think he's enraged, Kate. I think he's escalated, so he's not thinking straight.
All right, so now this blue, long-eared alien is purring at Mike, and he's like maybe sending him a brain wave of some kind, communicating telepathically. All right, so he's freed the blue-eyed alien that maybe is his parent. It's unclear. That's just look at his little mittens that he has on.
Kate, they spent a lot of money on
That dog is
head.
very interested.
Oh, yeah. The dog actor is looking at this alien thing.
He's very interested in him. He's like, what?
How's that? They spent a lot of money from the neck up on that thing. It's okay that they just bundled the rest up and covered it with mittens. The Thode monster is so funny. It's just hopping around like
Yeah.
a toad. It's huge.
It's like a toad. It's just roaring this whole time. Okay, so he's freeing all of the aliens who are trapped. That seems like a bad idea.
Yeah, I don't know. That, like, molten lava monster might not be a good one to release. We don't know what's in those cages. This would be like letting all the animals out of the zoo.
At the same time. Alright, so they're coming through a portal now. They're getting out the Thode Gate. It's like Watergate, but intergalactic. Close that gate, boy! What is this, an ad for, like, Donald Trump in 2020? So, Barnabas is calling the intergalactic police, but all signals are busy because they let too many immigrants into space or something. You remember that commercial?
Yeah.
Where it was like, I called 911 and the signal was busy. There are too many immigrants. Not enough police. Not great, guys.
I love all this technology they have, but he has a touch tone, dial tone
Yeah.
phone built into his dog communicator.
Quick, Mike. Use your wide whale corduroy pants to disentangle yourself. Just take your pants off, Mike!
Yeah, the photo. Please shut up.
The intergalactic
Look.
police are here.
Oh, it
They're
turned
coming
into
through-
it became propaganda at the end.
They sent one man.
And is it that same blue alien? Not
Yeah.
the same blue alien, but the same species?
So this criminal is totally willing to go with the police. That's it. One police officer.
Yep.
They did it.
Yep. Who could
Who
have
knew?
jumped through a Stargate at any time,
We didn't
anywhere?
have to militarize the police. Amazing. We could have just sent one guy with a little siren on his head. And whisk on his head. Great.
Don't move and put your appendages behind your back. That's kind of funny, because so many of these aliens have different weird little arm types.
That lawyer showed up, like the ambulance chasing lawyer. Showed up, the one that was eating
Yeah,
the
the
burger
disgusting
earlier,
one.
and he was like, I'm here to represent you. Was he too rough? Not rough enough? Tell me. Ugh. Oh, see, they're gonna kiss now.
Wow, I forgot there was a romance entangled in this whole nonsense. Look, him and his rival are friends now.
Yeah, now they have to go talk to this police officer.
He's got to take their statements.
He's like, don't do drugs, kids. The war on space drugs. It's real.
It's going great.
Oh, we're back at the football field after our intergalactic adventure.
He doesn't
How would
say-
you do anything again?
Yeah, doesn't it melt your mind? How could you just do normal stuff? And why is the dog still here? Wow, the Thode has been sentenced to 2 aeons in a penitentiary. None of these kids had to testify?
Yeah, go to the dog planet, my guy.
Yeah, would you like to go visit the dog planet?
Yeah. So the dog, Barnabas, is like, do you want to come to my home planet? And Mike's like, no, I love being a kid now. Yeah, being a kid. Go to the dog
You
planet.
could just play with talking dogs all day. Although, it sounds fun, but I think if the dogs could talk, it'd be a little weird. Because, like, I love playing with a dog and scratching it, but it'd be like, scratch my butt. Scratch my butt. Yeah, it's pretty weird when they tell you to.
You're like, ooh, yes. Feels so good. Thank you, Daddy. Wait, I want to go to the dog planet.
Barnabas, don't run away. All right, Kate. Not all these Disney Channel movies can be winners. Some of them are real pieces of like this.
Why is no one else seeing this? Also, a giant 3D animated doghouse popped up.
Yeah, he's on the football field talking to Barnabas. Yeah, no one has spoken to him about it. The Stargate appeared. So, in this deeply unfulfilling movie, is he really an alien? They implied that he is, right?
Or that maybe he was getting, like, telepathic messages
So
from
he
an
may
alien.
not be an alien, but he knew about them, and then they were able to tell him how to open that thing. Here's the happy ending. He gets to continue to play football and sustain brain injury after brain injury. That'll end well.
Nothing happened in this movie,
That was
right?
really bad. There were only 3 puppeteers for that whole thing?
They were working hard.
That's amazing. There were scenes where there were like 6 puppets on screen at once. Wow. Oh, look, it's saying because you watched Can of Worms, you might like... This is what Disney Plus is recommending. Boy Meets World. What?
I resent that.
What do you mean you resent that? How do you know you wear ugly shoes?
Oh, yeah.
Can't we all just get along?
Mike Pillsbury,
Barnabas, where have you been?
a refugee disaster near Alpha Centauri. Very nasty.
Talking dog? Oh my gosh.
You must listen to me. You'll have to live with this decision for the rest of your life.
What do you have to say to Jabari?
Jabari, I respect you. I like you. This was not very good.
Yeah, that didn't hold up. It's like, all I could recommend for anybody who remembers this movie fondly but hasn't seen it in a long time, me included, is watch, like, one scene with the puppets.
Yeah, just a clip.
We're going to post some of that on our Instagram. Just watch that. Do not watch the whole movie. It's really drug out. Like, it feels to me like an episode of Goosebumps or Are You Afraid of the Dark? Like this plot line would fit in with one of those, but it's an hour and a half long.
Yeah, it doesn't
where
need to be an hour and a half.
It should be, they could have done this in 25 minutes.
Easily.
You know? I mean, the puppets look amazing, but other than that, it's just very, I don't know. It was weirdly, like, boring and lame, considering they had such amazing puppets and a pretty decent premise. not the best Disney, maybe the worst Disney Channel movie we've seen actually so far. Because we haven't seen that many. And the ones we have seen have all been like heavy hitters, beloved ones.
It wasn't wowing me.
No, that was nothing special, unfortunately.
Not even those wacky puppets.
No, as fun as they were to look at. All right, well, that was disappointing. Yeah, guys, if you're out there looking for how to spend your finite amount of minutes you have on planet Earth in your life, this is not it.
I did, however, like when that carousel in the gym caught on fire.
Yeah,
I love when things burst
fun.
into flames.
I
I don't know what it is.
Disaster.
I really like just like abrupt chaos. You know?
Not in your own life.
No.
No, of course not.
You bring enough abrupt chaos to my own life.
Wow. All right, well, tune in next week. We'll see what other abrupt chaos we'll bring. See you guys.
Saturday, April 10th on Magical World of Disney. To his parents, Mike Pillsbury has always been out of touch.
Doing all right.
To his sister, out of his mind.
You are definitely from another planet.
But when he sends a call for help into outer space,
Come and get me!
he'll be out of this galaxy.
You have opened up a can of worms.
Now it's up to him to save his family and the world.
You need more fresh air.
Can of Worms, the Saturday premiere of a Disney Channel original movie. April 10th at 7, 6 Central, only on Disney.